Hello Marines, and welcome to another episode of HECU Basic Survival Guidance. In today's video, I'll be teaching you about the basics of one of the few games we're making deployments on, the ISIL. So what basically is the ISIL? ISIL is the game telling a story of you being the prisoner of the B Corp company. It's pretty much most likely just researching anomalous things, and you're a prisoner of this company because you were sentenced to death and you have been brought into this island. The goal of this game is to basically to escape the island. There are a few ways to escape, but I'll be talking about those ways in other video. So let's get to the basics. You start off your journey in this place. This is the crash site of the ship that was transporting you as well as other B Corp prisoners that pretty much crashed for pretty much unknown reasons. But you don't have to necessarily use a revolver by itself. You can pretty much find any other sort of firearms for example, in the warehouse. Or you can also find a scoped rifle in the radio tower. Also, you can find ammo boxes in the warehouse as well. To get into the warehouse, you need to climb up the hill up from the generators, go to the observatory, walk on the bridge, pass the bridge, and then you should head to the left from the bridge. Another extremely important thing we're gonna talk about is of course this fucker right here. Basically, he will spawn behind you and will try to kill you. And the only thing to get rid of this fucker is to either shoot him, which is not recommended considering how much little the ammunition is in the game and you have to conserve it. But you have to flash any sort of light at him. It can be either flashlight or lantern. But keep in mind, you should have in your inventory any sort of firearm, because there's some sort of percent of chance that when you're going to sleep, he will pretty much visit you and will try to kill you. And the only thing to get rid of this fucker and not to make sure he will kill you is to simply shoot him with any sort of firearm. So keep in mind to keep any sort of firearm as soon as possible. You can find a revolver in observatory. But you don't have to necessarily use a revolver by itself. You can pretty much find any other sort of firearms for example, in the warehouse. Or you can also find a scoped rifle in the observatory tower. Also, you can find ammo boxes in the warehouse as well. So, another important thing we have to talk about are of course the mercenaries. These guys appear on day 2 and they're pretty much just tasked to kill you. And of course, all the other friends you're playing with. Because, well, you're just sentenced to death anyway, so that doesn't matter. Yes, their task was of course also to rescue any other B Corp scientists, but of course that mission failed. Now, I'll let my friend right here, Derek, explain you about how these guys work, because I'm not really an expert of tactics and plans, so yeah.
Hello, my name is Derek Grace, and today I'll be teaching you on how to defeat each members of the mercenaries and how they work, because Praz is too stupid to explain that. There are 5 men in the Alpha Squad, and they're the first squad that lands on the island on day 2. Each members have their own specific role. There are Commander, Sniper, Spotter, Medic, and Gunner. Commander has 320 health. 100 of which is a health point and 220 is the armor. He wields a combat shotgun and guides the group. To explain this in simple terms, he is very deadly in close range combat and he's going to keep his squad organized. However, in IO+, his combat shotgun is replaced with tactical shotgun, which is upgraded as well. And that is capable of dealing heavy damage at a distance. Then we have Sniper. He has 100 HP and he wields a scoped rifle. He can shoot players from a long distance, thanks to a Spotter, which increases his view distance. In IO+, His scoped rifle is replaced with a sniper rifle. It can shoot in volleys, so you'll have to take cover more frequently or longer. After that, we have his best friend, Spotter. He has 100 HP as well, and he wields a battle rifle. He spots players at a distance of 1,200 studs. The rest of the mercenary only has 800 studs of view. In IO Plus, his battle rifle is changed to a guard rifle, and it is upgraded. Then we have Medic. Medic has 100 HP, he wields a submachine gun and passively heals all wounded mercenaries at a rate of 1 HP per second. In IO Plus, his machine gun is replaced by a tactical pistol which is slower but much more accurate. Lastly, we have Gunner. He has 320 HP, 100 of which is normal HP and 220 is armor. He wields a light machine gun, relies on suppressive fire up to a medium range. In IO Plus, his light machine gun gets upgraded, which is way more deadly in general. Alpha Squad is quite easy to defeat if you can have a good teamwork or if you just camp at certain point of interest. The point of interest of which is Watchtower, Lighthouse, Impact Zone's roof, and Spider's perch. Now let's talk about in which order you should take down the mercenaries. Primary target to take down is either Medic, Spotter, or Sniper. It all varies. If your team is in a heated gunfight with the mercenaries, then you should take down Medic first. His healing, although it may sound small, it can easily stack up if left unprovoked. If you want to be unspotted from anywhere distance above 800 studs, then you should take down Spotter to lower the mercenaries' spotting range. If you don't want your team to be behind cover all the time, take down Sniper or Gunner. Those two are going to keep your team behind cover for much longer. If you want the mercenaries to split up, target Commander. He's the only person that keeps his group organized.
Thank you very much, Derek, for explaining all this shit to our beloved Marines. I'd like to add from myself that it's important to have thermal vision goggles as well as shift make clock. The thermal vision goggles makes basically all the other hostile NPCs visible to you from medium long ranges. Like you can just see them through the walls, and makeshift clock makes you just simply invisible and it makes you harder to spot. So keep in mind about those two items. The thermal vision goggles can be found in observatory, and the makeshift clock can be found rather spawning in random areas of the map. Now, I'd like to ask another my fellow Marine, Hunk. He's an expert in ISO and he's gonna explain to you guys about the elite mercenaries that are much worse than the normal ones. Go on, Hank.
Hello, this is Hunk, and I was told by Predators you guys need help killing the elites. So I'll just make this quick and simple. Starting off, we have Demolitionist. Now Demolitionist, just get a long-ranged weapon and just kill him from a distance. As long as you don't get close into his range or detection range, you should be fine. And if he does start shooting pipes at you, do your best to hide or just keep moving, because those pipes have like aimbot or something. They will constantly land either in front of you, near you, or within the blast radius, so you'll get some knockback. My suggestion: get the sniper rifle. 3 mm burst does 50 damage, and it will like melt right through their vest. Next is Ghost. Now Ghost, he will try to teleport right behind you and shoot you. Now it takes like 2 shots from the revolver to kill you, and he is dead-eye shot. I don't know what they're doing with the AI. They're probably zooming up with cocaine or doing some like extra coding. So, a counter for that. It takes 6 seconds for him to uncloak and fire back at you. What you can do is you get a shotgun and you just keep shooting him. Just keep going. Just send him to the stratosphere for all I care. Just keep firing until he's dead. He will constantly be knocked down and it will try to aim back at you. If he gets back up and aims at you, you have 1.25 seconds to react before he fires into you. So be quick. Then there's Operator. Now Operator carries around a drone, and that drone will like shoot you from across the map and land all shots. They do like 75 damage per second. So what you should do is you should destroy the drone first, because if you target like operator, even though you don't even shoot him, just like point your gun at him, the drone will see that as a threat and will not stop shooting at you until you're dead. So the drone is like low HP, so just take it out with like a sniper rifle or something, or any weapon, any ranged weapon. Nothing will be down in like seconds. Then go for operator. Now don't get up close, because operator himself does have a vest and he has a shotgun, tactical shotgun. Tactical shotgun has lots of range. It's like one of the, I'm pretty sure it's like the only shotgun with like that much range. It's like it goes to mid range. That's impressive. So yeah, just keep your distance and kill him from like ranged weapons, long range weapons. Okay, Firebug. He's just your average pyro main. WM1, just gun him down before he can ever get close to you. Then Specialist. Specialist, he has a minigun. He thinks he's Rambo, so he's gonna constantly fire at you from like long range. But like 97% of those rounds are gonna miss. So you have nothing to worry about if he starts shooting at you from long range. He has by far the most health in the entire game, excluding the ones you can't kill. And basically is like suicide if you try to get up close and kill him. One thing I suggest you do is that you kill him from a long-ranged weapon, and only if you have a flamethrower, get close, but don't be like out in the open. Like hide behind something, draw him to your location, and then just jump around the corner and torch him. Like, and just make it quick, because that minigun takes a second to spin up. Actually, not even a second, almost like half a second to spin up. Actually, no, that's like, okay. You get what I mean. So be quick. And that should be all 5 of the mercenaries. Basically, if you gotta fight them by yourself, go for demolitionist first, take out operator. No, go for demolitionist first, kill Ghost if he attacks from behind you. Actually, no. Kill Ghost next, because he will attack from behind you. Then, take out Firebug. And then, if you take out Firebug with like any ranged weapon, and then just use his flamethrower to torch the other 2. That's like the most common strat that I have and I have used, and it sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't work. It doesn't matter. It's a way to kill them, and that's my information for you. Good luck on your hunt.
Thank you very much, Derek and Hank, for explaining all this information, which unfortunately I could not explain, considering I do not have such experience in this game as much as you guys do. So yeah, that'll be pretty much everything in this episode of the basic HECU survival guidance. Expect more videos by the ISO, of course. This is not the end. We still have pretty much a lot to discuss, so yeah. I hope you guys will look forward for more episodes. That's it for today. Bye bye, have a good day.
Шойгу! Герасимов! Где боеприпасы?